Hello my friends and welcome, it's episode 60. And being an odd-numbered episode, I guess it's a moment to just take a little review of what's going on. I would say that the UK... Let's look at each front. The UK is getting weaker and weaker. Actual UK units in the UK are few. Currently their morale is below 50%, which is the point at which their morale starts to melt. So, who knows, with the loss of London, maybe even Manchester, I don't know, the Allies always seem to never resign unless you take all their capitals. But either way, the UK is pretty much on its knees. The fleet of subs will prevent them from getting anything done. The few bits and pieces that slip through from time to time will get bombed by what is now an exceedingly frightening air force. I also have the opportunity here to start landings. I wouldn't... Actually, let's go ahead and upgrade that. I wouldn't necessarily... I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily consider deploying units off the Russian front to help drive the nail into the British coffin. Because as long as they're here, I mean, I suppose the US is going to keep landing their forces here and getting them killed, so there is kind of a bonus to it. I don't know, if Portsmouth stays secure for a little while, then the hill is max entrenched 3, and so is the town. I'd actually rather take this position. If the UK is going to stick in the war, then it's a good opportunity to just keep on putting the hurt on the MPP of the US and the UK. If I push them out of the UK, if I capture the UK and they get moved to Australia or Canada, there is a potential for them to just quietly rebuild instead of getting wrecked turn after turn. Right. The Soviet front. This is going to be entertaining. I can't wait to see what happens here. Either their supply drops to 0 or this town supplies them to level 3. But either way, this could be pretty funny, although they do have high supply units here that they could potentially push into my face. So I'll have to see how that works out. The Soviet front has just been a meat grinder where turn after turn after turn the Soviets lose. Frankly, what I think is back-breaking amounts of units every turn. Don't know if that was a good move to heal that, actually, because it dropped me down to 2 pips. But yeah, I mean, all of my HQs are level 3, or were level 3. And yeah, turn after turn after turn, they're taking just immense damage. These positions are looking really thin. Lots of crippled units. No armies up here anymore. This is like the nearest army. These two armies are like literally the only armies on the entire front here. These two tanks have taken some big hits. And the next layer of upgrades is coming soon. Once I hit Mark 5 tanks, it's, you know, the tanks are already murdering their weight in units every turn. Once they hit Mark 5, it's going to get even worse. I guess the real issue is the ones up here have been engaged in so much heavy combat that I can never seem to get them past 1 pip of experience. But 1 pip is all I need for parity, and the upgrades does the rest. Down here, this front is going incredibly poorly for the Russians. We've got a unit that's smashed here. These two are in bad condition, along with this entire front line. What they really need to do is just take all this and withdraw to, like, here and here. When I played as the Allies, I set up my defense here because it just seemed like a great natural point to defend. And that is what they urgently need to do, because otherwise I mean, this team is getting kills every turn without fail. This is a level 8 supply town as well, so the only real problem, the only real point of fragility is that I do not have an extra HQ here. I could ideally do with 1 extra headquarters, because I got a headquarters for here, and this headquarters is kind of split between 2 fronts, which is why it's not moved. Otherwise I would have moved it here. Unless this piece completely collapses and I just take all of this without resistance, and then I can join them back up again. I'm sort of forced to I'm basically forced to move this unit up here. Once I kill these, I'm basically forced to come up behind to Rostov and complete the encirclement, but basically I need to get this HQ from here to here, so that it once again is providing for both the top and the bottom, which is what it's doing right now as we grind away the enemy. The Italian front, pretty funny. The British are repairing these every turn, which is, you know, resulting in them taking huge damage. Why they keep repairing these units, I have no idea. The AI just gets it stuck in its head that it wants to fight to the bitter end, so it does. This is looking like a solid win. The only issue is that Italy does not have any artillery down here, and artillery will likely be needed to take these 2 towns. Did I buy an artillery? Is there one on the way? I think I did, yeah. I did buy the necessary artillery, so the goal will be to take Tobruk, plop the artillery here or here, stick it in a transport, land it here, and then wheel it up for the assault on Alexander and Cairo. But it's great to see the Italians getting some work done. This level 3 bomber is is the highlight of their campaign. This also puts the fear of God into the British trying to send some ships to help out, because a level 3 bomber will do massive damage to a ship. Not that I think that the UK has got any assets here anymore. Right, the Japanese are just winning hardcore on every front. This position's fragile-ish, but a level 2 commando team and an HQ should be more than enough to kill this, and this eventually, especially with all this carrier support here. There are a couple of US ships lurking around, but I don't think that they have genuinely much left. Now, I need to heal and upgrade these. That should happen pretty quickly once Manila is repaired. It's going to just take a little bit for it to repair. We did see a fleet. Intelligence keeps on reporting a fleet out here. We know it contains at least one carrier, which is why I started upgrading the air defenses here. But it also contains one destroyer. I've sent the sub out to start scouting, since subs are... even the most basic of subs are just a complete nightmare to kill, so they serve as great scouts. Bizarrely. You know, scouting with a submarine seems really weird, but that is how the game works. Whoa. There we go. I hate the way the escape key sends you to the desktop in this game, unless you've got a unit selected. So, yeah, we have potentially a fleet out here. It could just be 2 ships, for all I know, but the fact that I saw a carrier just lurking out here. The AI does not usually just move its carriers on their own. Well, sometimes it does, but not usually. And then we have this, what I'm now going to start calling the Indian front. There is an enemy unit here that's like coming down here. There's nothing I can really do about it. Unless I, like, sent a garrison or something. But the issue with that is that I've got active partisans here. So if I ever move these units, it would result in a problem. I wonder if... Nah, I can't even afford to transport it anyway. I think it's like a commando team or something has come across the cliffs here and then come down. Depending on what... Because I'm not sure, like, this position is particularly valuable, but I know that we do need to take Singapore at some point. I may take this team and go over here and clear this out, but we'll see. But this combat team is going to go up here and shut down Ledo. That should be the end of the supply for the units up here. I don't even know how, like, the guys in the cliffs are being supplied, but apparently they are. Maybe they've got a HQ on here, because this is like 8 supply, this town. If they got a HQ here, it's 10. So maybe it's like 9, 8, like probably 5 or 4, and then 1 or something. Maybe they're just barely in supply. But either way, I mean, I'm coming across these cliffs very shortly. Also, the artillery is nearly fully loaded. So, if these units are not able to get up onto the cliffs, I can shuffle the artillery onto the front line and blast these. Funny how there's a set of fighters here as well. They are Indian fighters, so they probably do not have good upgrades. Just leave that on the ground for now, until I can fully heal it. Okay, that is everything for every front. I would say that we are winning every front except for the Finnish one. US volunteer fighter group formed in Canada. Japan launches balloons against the USA. That was just a big waste of time. Oh. That is not the carrier that we saw earlier. The carrier that we saw earlier was an escort carrier. That is a full fat carrier. So that's at least 3 ships off my coastline. You better run. Did they just give up the bottom? No. I thought for a second there they pulled all their units off the bottom front. Okay, we're heading into the AI's airstrike phase. They're doing upgrades right now. I love it when the AI buys mobility for units that doesn't need, where they don't really need it as the defender. Because it just massively increases the expense of a unit. Just noticing that tank in the Urals, I think that is, as mobility. That's like 75 MPP just wasted on that. Why has that piece of terrain... Oh look, there's the escort carrier that we saw earlier. And another one, which sees my sub, and one more. 4! Okay, that's not good. 5 escort carriers? Awesome. Wow, 5 for 1. One for 1. 4. Ow. And you got nothing for it. Why is this bit of terrain disconnected? I don't understand. There's no enemies there. It doesn't make sense for this to be disconnected because there's no enemies there. Is that? It makes you wonder, like, how these fighters are. How these fighters are getting work done in the cliffs with no support. Defensive artillery! Nice, 1 for 1. Oh, get some. Okay, that unit is under a lot of pressure. Nothing. Oh! It would appear to me like your landing is going just fine. Wow, they're in the repair phase? The second repair phase? Feels to me like their back is breaking. Look at that, they're even backing away from the town. That may give me an opportunity to start repairs. All in all, this looked like a very impotent turn. Except for that fleet that's appeared off the coast of Japan. That is something we'll have to do something about. That's fine. How much has Russian morale been boosted by? Not much. Man, China has a lot of fighters. US is shipping supplies to the Soviet Union via Persia. We can prevent this by placing a naval unit within 10 hexes of the port of Barasa. Oh, the Italian Special Forces is here. It's not the artillery, but it is something useful. Let's work on the Italian front, shall we? Alright, assuming I don't lowball, this is over. Shattered! Glory to Italy! Okay, that didn't do well because it was unsupplied, but that's fine. Now it's just a matter of waltzing in. Supply value 4. Huh. Guess I never really did enough damage to this town. Only battleships can reduce the supply rate of a town. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Mission complete. Now all it's a matter is getting the Special Forces team and the artillery down here to pile the pressure on Alexander. But we need to heal up units that need healing, like this tank, first. I'm going to take the moment to start getting armoured warfare for Italy. Okay, which front do we worry about first? Damn. I lowballed and did 2 instead of 3, and he highballed and did 1 instead of 0. Let's put you in combat air patrol mode. I need to send the fleet home to help with the carriers that have suddenly appeared on my borders. Huh. They aren't there. Guess he ran away. Okay. Let's just go ahead and send our fleet home. So there's about to be a battle on my coastline. The ground war, we can worry about that later. I don't think that these guys, because these guys do not have a HQ, so I do not believe that they can push against this commando team by themselves when they have no HQ. And this is a good opportunity for me to refit these units as well. So that's fine. Right, so we got a horde of enemy ships here. Looks like my fighter's held though. Ah, God, why do I do that? Okay, anyway. 87. Okay, I don't want to, but if they land, I have to have some units available that can fight. commando team a little bit closer to the front line. Okay, there's that cruiser that our intelligence division spotted earlier. There's a lot of carriers there, but they were all in bombing mode, I'm pretty sure. Oh, except this one. Three damage for 6, that's not really worth it. 3 damage for 3. One for 1, that's good. And 1 for 2. It's okay. Oh, he's in range. Oh, the Yamato is gonna get some. Is gonna get some. The Yamato is loaded, and so am I. Let's get this HQ down here as well. That will just have to hold on its own. I haven't seen any troop transports, so that's good. The rest of the fleet is on its way. But anyway, the destruction of one carrier and the severe damage of another should temper their ambitions a little bit. But this group of fighters should provide me with some coverage while I get into position. Depending on how much fleet they've got, they might just kill one of these battleships. That will just have to be the price of doing business. Right. Looks like I can indeed push forward here. I really need mobility for this artillery. Nice. Don't think that can reach up there. Unless he force marches it, but I don't think the AI would do that. Okay, there goes all my MPP. Should I go for it? I know that their fighters suck. As do most of their units. Okay, it's not bad. It's in an ideal world, I'd want a HQ on Nanning and then I could take this. Definitely lowballed that one. No partisans here. I mean, this is just an air force, really. The tank might be a little bit of an issue, but if I can wield the artillery up there, then it won't be an issue for long. Good hit. It's raining, so no one can get up here. One for two. I'll take. Oh, damn. I guess that's as far as you can go. Okay, we're just once again waiting for the artillery to slowly wield itself into position. I'm just broke as Japan. Like, there's just too much going on for the Japanese economy. But China's morale is just completely smashed, so I'm actually just boring my way through their units without repairing right now. Fighters and anti-aircraft guns will not stop this army. And the artillery piece will be fully loaded by the time it gets to the front line. That will be all that will be necessary to remove any last stubborn holdouts. Once this town falls. Gazu. I'll have to leave a HQ here and then a HQ on the front line. Maybe another half year. It's amazing how long China can hold out. Supply 3, okay, so the towns are saving them. Supply 0. I have no supply because this is disconnected. Why is it disconnected? There's no enemy units there. Because of that, I have only one action point, which means I can't just go into this town either. Not that I would want to, because I don't want to be sat next to a fat army. I can't move him because it would free up the enemy. Okay, I can operate this down here. That might do it. So slow. I got no choice but to do this. To reconnect my own supply line, which was broken for reasons beyond my understanding or comprehension. Because of that, I had 0 supply with this unit, so I couldn't attack or do anything. But nevertheless, it buys Finland time. And that's all Finland needs, because I think the allies are starting to crumble. See, we won't be using that this turn because it's too badly damaged. This needs healing. This needs healing. Goodbye, Commando team. Can't move? Huh. It's weird. I only moved one space. Why can I no longer move? Glory to Italy! The Italians may not survive that maneuver, but we will remember them. have 4 action points for some reason. Always funny when you can put the hurt on engineers because, well, they're just, their morale is so broken. This fully ready to fight tank is too badly bogged down for some reason. Can't move forward. Why? Not really sure what that garrison was doing on the front line, but hey. I lowballed. He didn't. Okay, not bad. I'm a little bit concerned about these anti-tank guns everywhere. They won't, you know, it will be a trade. It will be a trade that will probably slightly go in their favor. It's not that they'll destroy my tanks, it's just that they'll damage them. I'm worried actually that this anti-tank gun would like switch here and go for this. Although with supply 8, I mean if it did get destroyed I could buy it back for half price. Could move the tank here, where it's potentially away from prying anti-tank guns. Have I still not completed that sub-research? No, I have. Okay. Why are you... Oh, because the HQ died, didn't it? Why not? They did back away. I am not able to repair this, as the town is not yet sufficiently repaired. Action points 5. I can't actually shuffle that artillery forward. Could move the artillery into the town. Then this would no longer be defended. Nice. Looks like this position is crumbling, which is great. I just wish I had some more units here. Let's upgrade this. Damn. Oh. Kill the enemy, or do we repair? Kill the enemy, Commander! Okay. Moving this little garrison unit to the center of my partisan problems. Nice. Oh, nice. Oof. Never mind. This needs repairs. I do need to repair my tanks, but the opportunities to just kill units just keep presenting themselves. Have I actually purchased every tank there is? No, there's one more tank I can buy. There's also one anti-tank I can buy for half price. I would say... Oh, why does this keep happening? Okay. I would say... pressing escape to deselect here. Well, I got 4 fighters for free. Despite a blunderous sortie. Okay, apart from this plane, I was going to say my air force is ready to go. Oh, -4. That was some exchanging. Goodbye. Just go ahead and kill that, please. Thank you. Oh, -5. Ouch. Once again, I took some light damage and they took some really heavy damage. I could do with hitting Portsmouth with the rocket. Or Bristol. Should have attached that. Oh well, whatever. I could do with hitting Portsmouth and Bristol with the rocket to smash down supply in the UK. It's time for Mark 4 subs. Oh, I guess the sabotage of the dock means I can't upgrade here. Pretty important to get those sub upgrades, as they will make any landing attempts even more painful. All right. My little beachhead. I'll readopt that position. I don't know where the UK is getting its money from. You would think that they would be absolutely broke by now. But hey. I would, yeah. I don't want to underestimate the enemy here. This position looks really fragile. And it's only the anti-tank guns that are really holding it. There are no armies. There's one tank. This anti-tank gun's not a threat at the moment, as it cannot reach anything. My primary concern is this one. It could hit this pretty hard. But this is a fortified town. So any damage would be -4. I think. It's like -4 or -2, something like that. It's not necessarily easy to do damage into that, but I mean it would definitely hurt me. The only tanks I know of that they've got is this one, which is crippled, this one, which is crippled, and the one in Finland, which is also crippled, but Finland cannot fight, annoyingly. One of the worst things about this situation with Finland is they are ahistorically crap. Because they have no supply. Their capital provides only 5 supply. Whereas Leningrad provides 10. So where they should be, you know, getting stuff done, they're not. These guys should have terrible supply as well. For some reason they've got like 7 supply. I don't understand how, because this is like a 5 supply town and so is this. I don't know how well they're doing technologically, like whether they've managed to get logistics going. Getting Sweden in the war would be big. I don't know what resources they have in terms of units. I'm also getting very tempted to send my submarines up here to sink the Russian fleet, whether it's in dock or not, just because it's being annoying. Okay, I think that's it. It's a long one, but I wanted to talk about the current state of the battle. Really, the plan remains unchanged. We're waiting for China to fall so that Japan can attack the USSR. We have a incursion here which we need to deal with. There's at least 3 escort carriers and 1 real carrier. No, 2 escort carriers and 1 real carrier, because I sank one. That's the minimum that I know is there. Time to send my maritime bomber back as well. I think I could have operated it over here if I had any money, but I don't. Okay, I have upgraded the home guard, so unless there's a huge landing of like an entire massive army, we should be good. Although I don't know how they could possibly do that with all the stuff I've sunk and damaged. I don't even know where those units would come from. Their morale is also in the dumpster. Alright, that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time.